Okay. Okay, we'll get started. Welcome to today's yoga session where we are working on the arms. So we're also concentrating on the hands and wrists. And if you're joining us from home, make sure that you're safe by having a sturdy chair that doesn't move. And you can choose to sit, stand part of the time, or we close the door. Thank you. We're closing doors. Or do a combination of both. We have here at APDA these little squishy rubber balls, and I like to use them if you've got one at home to put somewhere behind your back to find that spot where it feels good to be supported. You can have an upright spine and not have to lean back or round over, but the ball helps you stay nice and vertical. And we're going to begin now to just close our eyes if you feel safe doing so, or you can keep the gaze soft. And we're just going to come to class. What do I mean? We're already here. I want you to bring your attention here, all your focus to the breath. Let other thoughts just kind of float by like little clouds. And allow yourself to just be in the moment right now. Allow the breath to come in and go out gently, and never have any force or strain over the breath. But begin to listen to the gentle inhale and that gentle exhale. And begin to let the inhale and the exhale be somewhat equal to one another. A nice balanced in and out breath. And we're learning the complete breath of yoga as we go through these sessions. So perhaps you place your hands on your chest. And on an inhale, you can feel the chest just gently rise, filling with air. And on the exhale, it gently falls. Now, some people are tight in the chest and cannot feel this expansion, so it's okay. Just do what you can. And perhaps hands go to the ribs. And as you inhale, you can feel that rib cage. It kind of expands just a tiny little bit in all directions. And exhale goes back down. And if that feels good, finally, hands to the belly. And as you inhale, can you feel the belly kind of inflate like a little balloon? And exhale, gently go down. So perhaps all three are expanding on the inhale and falling on the exhale, or one or more of the above. Just let it be whatever is easy and gentle for you, without any force, without any pressure. Slow in and equally slow out. And today, since we're celebrating the arms and the hands and wrists and fingers, we're going to start the yogic way by lengthening, then stretching, then strengthening these areas. So flutter your eyes open if they're closed, and as you sit up nice and straight, start feeling your body. Sense your feet on the floor. Sense your sit bones on the chair. Sense your chin, which levels, and your spine, which is vertical, and the breath, which is going in and coming out. We're going to begin with the right arm today. So on your next inhale, just let that right arm Reach up towards the ceiling, only high as comfortable. You're not stretching it yet. And exhale. Allow it to release and relax down to your lap. Now left arm, as you inhale, it goes up. Maybe not even as far as the left, the right, or further. Just notice. And exhale, long exhale, let that left arm and shoulder release. Now inhale that right arm up and begin to reach the fingers up to the ceiling. And exhale, release, relax it down. Now the left, as you go up, you're stretching it a little bit now as you reach the fingers to the ceiling. And exhale, let go. Really let all that tension go. Now the right arm goes up again, and as you go up, spread your fingers wide as you reach them up to the ceiling. And exhale, release. Let it go. Now the left arm up. As you do that, you're stretching those fingers away from each other, reaching up. And exhale, releasing down. Hands on the lap, let the arms release, let the wrists release. We're going to do some little waves. So when you're ready, on an inhale, just bring that right arm up. It doesn't have to go all the way up. Exhale, bring the fingers to point down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fingers back. Inhale, back up. Now let the fingers go down on the inhale and back on the exhale. And it's like a really slow wave. Kind of that little Queen Elizabeth wave in the car. Yeah. And then come back to stillness, and it's like the regular wave. Hi, how you doing out there? Yeah, manipulate those wrists. Good job. Inhale, still, and exhale. Release the left arm, right arm down. Now inhale, left arm up. You're not really stretching it. As you exhale, bend the wrist, bring the fingers down. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, reaching backward. Inhale up to center. And then on the next inhale, you go forward. And exhale back. And inhale forward. And exhale back. And then coming up to center as you do the wave. Hello. Out there in YouTube land. And then inhale, relax. And exhale, arm down completely. Good job. Big stretch now as both arms. As we inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, interlace your fingers if that feels all right. Bring the palm up and then stretch. Yeah, level the chin. Sense and notice. Perhaps the spine is even lengthening. Big stretch, one more breath. Inhale, release those fingers. And exhale. Let the arms relax down to the lap. We're going up again. Inhale, stretch up, fingers up. Exhale, prayer hands above your head, level the chin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean a little bit right. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, lean a little bit left. Inhale, coming back up. One more. Let the flow happen. Exhaling right with the breath. Inhale up. Exhaling left. Inhaling up, staying for a breath. Level that chin. Reach up. And on your next exhale, keep the spine vertical and let the arms come down. Good job. Now we're going to go to a little goddess pose. So you can let your legs go a little wider. You can stay in the chair or you can even stand up if you wish. Just listen to your body. You might want to reassess where that ball is. And on your next inhale, arms go up to the ceiling. And exhale, come to cactus arms, elbows back. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, if you're standing, you can even do that little squat. Good. Now inhale, up. And exhale, come to your goddess. Make a fist. Feel the arms strengthen. And when you're ready on your next inhale, slowly begin just to bring that right fist down. Good. And exhale, bring it back up. Wonderful. Now the left as you inhale, left fist coming down, strong arm. And exhale, back up. Can we do it together as we inhale right down? Exhale, right up and left down. So let's make this a little flow. Good job. And do one more each side. Finally coming back to cactus arms and releasing those fists. Inhale, reaching, stretching up. And exhale, release the arms back down. And come back to sitting in the chair. We're going to continue arm stretching. So again, the ball helps you perhaps sit up a little straighter. We want a nice vertical spine. Feeling rooted and grounded, feet, sit bones. The heart space open. Perhaps the elbows are just a little back as the chin opens up. If you're seated, you can grab a hold of the left side of your chair. If you're standing, just stay standing. And on your next inhale, let that right arm go up high as comfortable to the ceiling. And as you exhale, begin to lean over to the left. Inhale, slow, come back up, level that chin. And exhale, let the arm just fall out to the side. Inhale, good job, reaching, stretching up. And exhale, going over. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, out to the side. One more, inhale, up. And exhale, over and stay. Feel your sit bones grounded or your feet. Reach out through the fingers, level the chin. And one more breath in the stretch. And when you're ready on an inhale, come up. And exhale, release that arm down. Staying, standing, or sitting. Perhaps if you're sitting, you hold on to the right side of your chair. Vertical spine, you're breathing. As you inhale, reach that left arm out, straighten up. And exhale, you're leaning now over to the right. Inhale, flow up. And exhale, let that arm drop out to the side. Inhale, coming up, reaching up, leveling the chin. And exhale, leaning right. Inhale, vertical spine. And exhale, arm stretches to the side. Inhaling up. And exhaling over and staying. Reaching out through the fingers, leveling that chin. Taking a breath. And then very slowly coming up to center. And exhale, letting that arm come back down. Good job. We're going to continue to do that kind of stretching, arms side to side. So standing or sitting, find the breath, find the vertical spine. And on your next inhale, let that right arm go up. And exhale, bend the elbow and bring it down. And inhale, bring it across. Exhale back to center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale over. Exhale center. Inhale up. Exhale bend. And inhale stay. Reach out. Perhaps even look over that left shoulder. Feeling a stretch from the shoulder to the fingers. One more breath. Inhale here as you exhale, slowly coming back to center. Inhale, reaching, stretching up. And exhale, releasing down. Opposite side, finding your breath. As you inhale, that left arm, reach it up. Exhale, bend the elbow coming forward. Inhale, going across the chest. Exhale, back to center, elbow bent. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, elbow bent. Inhale, reaching over. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, going up. Exhale, center. And then inhale over and stay. Perhaps you even look over the left shoulder, but don't take it too far. Just a little stretch, arm, neck. One more breath. Inhale here, exhale, chin back to center, elbow to center. Inhale, reaching, stretching up. And exhale, releasing down. Good job. Nice stretch. So come back to seated, come back to the breath. You can do the next series seated, or you can stand up if you wish. We're going to do a little laughter yoga. Now, laughter yoga sort of works with the brain and the fact that the brain actually thinks you're laughing. So you're fooling your brain. So whether you're standing, perhaps to the left side of your chair with your left hand on the chair, or just sitting, we're going to play with a little laughter yoga. So yoga also asks us to not take ourselves so seriously. Maybe have a little fun, and that's okay. So just come back to your breathing, whether you're standing or sitting. Come back to the concentration on the breath, the focus. Let the thoughts, they just float away. If they keep coming back at you, just come back to your breathing. And we're going to try a little laughter yoga. So when you're ready, on an inhale, just let one or both arms go up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, it's a little wiggle down and you go, hee 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 hee. Inhale, maybe one arm up, two arms up, reach up, stretch up. And exhale, just let it go. One more time, whether it's one arm or both arms, reach and stretch up. And exhale, release. Good job. Now standing or sitting, come back to your breath. Let the breath flow. See how you feel. That's at least a longer exhale. It's a little calming, but the noise is a little stimulating. So let's try again. As we inhale, maybe one arm up or both arms up. And as you exhale, you can bend your knees, bring the arms out and go, ha, 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 ha. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, open up. And exhale. Maybe just be silly. Ha, 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 ha. You may be laughing by now. It's okay. As you inhale, reach, stretch up. And exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. One more. Perhaps hand on the chair or not or sitting. What's working for you? Come back to your breath. Let the breath stabilize you. Feel your feet rooted and grounded into the earth. Feel the breath come in and out. Let's try one more. As you inhale, arms, 1, 2, both up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bend your knees if you're standing. Bring your hands to your belly and go, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, big Santa Claus laugh. A little early for that as we inhale, reach, stretch up, and exhale. Let it all hang out. Oh, ho, 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 ho. One more. It feels good to be silly. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Good job. Whether you want to return to your chair, stay standing, it's okay. What's working for you? Come back to your breath and just see how you feel. Maybe we got a little serotonin moving up in the brain. And just sit with your breath for a minute and stabilize. We're going to continue stretching our arms. We're going to do a little forward bend in the chair. So arms are by the side, or you're standing up in mountain pose. Feeling rooted and grounded, belly button down, but somewhat light and open in the chest and the torso. The chin is level and you've got that equal breath happening in and out. And when you're ready, those arms are going to go up to the ceiling, stretch up again, take a breath. We're going to slowly go into forward bend in the chair or standing. So as you inhale, you're going to begin to come down, keeping your spine vertical at an angle, and letting the arms drop but staying there. And as you breathe, you begin to slowly round the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back as you let the fingers hang. This is forward bend in the chair or standing. We're going to do some arm stretches for here. So on your next inhale, just let that right arm begin to go up to the ceiling, high as comfortable. And exhale, release and relax it back down towards the floor. Inhale now, left arm up. Reach it up, stretch it up. And exhale back down. One more set. Inhaling the right arm up. Exhaling the right arm down. Inhaling the left arm up. And exhaling the left arm down. Then inhaling the right arm up and staying. Allow the right side of the chest to open, but relax the jaw and the neck. One more breath. And on your next exhale, slowly release that right arm down. Center your body, preparing for the left as on the inhale. That left arm is coming up. Sense and notice if it goes higher or not as high. It's okay, don't judge. And on your next exhale, slowly bring the left arm down and just hang here for a minute or less. Couple more breaths. And then slowly, when you're ready, inhale, chin towards your knee. And as you exhale, very slowly roll vertebra by vertebra back up to sitting or standing. Excellent job. Coming back down for cat and cow to sit in the chair. Or perhaps if you have a mat and like to do cat and cow on the mat, let yourself do what works for you today. I'm demonstrating the seated version. So let the shoulders relax, but the spine be nice and vertical. The arms are just resting right now. The chin is level, breathing. Or you're on all fours, back parallel to the ground. And for chair version, on an inhale, just begin to lean forward. And then open the belly, open the chest. And then you look up. This is seated cow. If you're on all fours, belly to the ground before lifting chin and tailbone. And on your next inhale, bring your spine back to neutral and then chin. Taking the ball out of the way if it's still there behind you on your chair. Continuing with that vertical spine. And if you're in the chair, on an exhale, you begin to lean back and then round the lower back, middle back, upper back until you're resting on the chair. If you're on all fours, you're lifting up before you tuck chin and tailbone and you are in cat. And on your next inhale, use your core to come back to neutral. We're going to do cow on the inhale and cat on the exhale. So on the inhale, come forward into your cow. Exhale to neutral and then to your cat. Inhale, neutral, then cow, and a couple more. Getting that spine to loosen up. Undulating the spine, moving it before you move the delicate muscles of the neck. And perhaps do one more each way. And then when you're in your next cow, hold your cow. If you're on the mat, feel those arms nice and strong. If you want to bring an arm stretch into the chair version of cow, bring your hands back and grasp the back of your chair. Stretch the arms and open the chest a little further. Beautiful. Mainly opening with the chest, not the neck. Good job. And then when you're ready, slowly let go and come back to neutral and then go into your cat and hold. And if you're in the chair, perhaps your back touches the back of the chair. Lift your arms up and rotate the wrists. Delicate little wrist muscles. If you're on the floor, you can always come to kneeling and rotate the wrists if that would feel good to you. And then very slowly, hands to the lap, using your core to bring yourself back up to neutral. If you're on the mat, slowly make your way back to the chair or to standing and come back to the breath. We're going to do that forward bend again and go into rabbit pose, a big shoulder arm stretch. Arms by the side, mountain pose or staff in the chair. Back to that slow breath in and slow breath out. And feel safe, ready to move, ready to stretch. As we inhale, reaching up again, letting that spine lengthen, stretch those arms. And as you exhale, it's that swan dive, hinging at the hips, and then slowly rounding lower back, middle back, upper back. And allowing the torso to hang, allowing the wrists and hands to release and relax. And you can stay like this or follow me into rabbit. So for rabbit pose, bring your arms up behind you. Bring the palms together. Bring the fingers to grab each other. Make a fist again. And then let go of the pointer fingers and press them against each other. And then let the arms stretch behind you and up as the head releases down. For either a standing, bound forward bend, or seated. Feel the stretch, compression, shoulders, opening chest. One more breath. Then release those arms and slowly roll all the way up. Mountain pose. Or seated in the chair. Come back to your breath. We're going to do a little lunge. You can either do it standing, holding onto the chair with one hand or not, or seated. So inhale here. And as you exhale, if you're seated, begin to bring that right leg over to the right or step forward with your right leg. The right knee is bent right over the right ankle, and the left leg stretches back while the foot on the floor. And you're looking towards your right knee. You can scoot over a little bit in the chair, and that makes the stretch a little bit bigger. So find what works for you and come to the breath. We're going to add arms here. So on an inhale, reach, reach, stretch up again, level that chin. And as you exhale, come back to cactus arm. Inhale, reach, stretch up. Exhale, cactus. You can always bring the left knee down if you're standing. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, cactus. Perhaps you stay here. Open chest, level chin, take a breath. As you inhale, reaching, stretching up. And exhale, release, and let go. And very slowly work your way back to the front of the chair or back to mountain pose if you're standing. Slow, like you were moving through mud. Coming back to mountain, coming back to seated. As always, coming back to the breath. Going over to the other side where you could be different. Don't force. And if the standing lunge is hard to do, you can always bring your back knee down. Remember, it's your practice. When you're ready, inhale here, come up on the toes of the feet. And as you exhale, if you're in the chair, that left leg goes over, or you step forward with the left. Left knee over the left ankle. Right leg stretches back, ball of foot on the floor. Can make this a little bit more in the chair if you wish. And bring your whole torso to point towards your left knee. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. You can stay here or you can add that bind, that rabbit. As you inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bringing your arms behind you. Palms together, interlace the fingers. Let go of the pointer fingers, press them on each other, and then reach away as you open the chest and look slightly up. Beautiful. One more breath. Arm stretch, leg stretch. And as you're ready, slowly release the arm. Very slowly come back to seated or mountain pose. Preparing for our warriors in the chair or standing. So first, let's get back to the breath. Focus on the breath. Let everything else, including your thoughts, be just backdrop. Tell yourself you're okay as you are. And let's go into a little warrior series emphasizing arms. So if you're in the chair, inhale up on the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, that right leg goes over, but only as far as you point everything forward. You're not turning. The left leg stretches out as it will. Taking a step right forward and being able to turn slowly towards your left. So you're pointing your whole body if you're standing towards the left. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Open up the chest. And perhaps you stay like this. Or you can bring your elbows out. Or you can bring those arms out. Good job, warrior 2. We're going to go into reverse warrior, still stretching the arms, the legs. So when you're ready, as you inhale, you're slowly bringing that left arm down and that right up. Beautiful. Opening up that chest. Breathing. Always breathing. And when ready, rotating back to warrior 2. Beautiful. Preparing for extended side angle. As you inhale, you're leaning right. Bringing that right hand to the right leg. Bringing the left hand to the shoulder. Bring it back. Open your chest. You can stay here or perhaps left elbow up, left arm up, or left arm over your head. Beautiful. Extended side angle. Take a breath. Good job. And when you're ready, very slowly, I want you to drop your arms and come back to center. And slowly come back to mountain pose, however that works for you, or seated in the chair. Come back to your breath. Feeling again rooted and grounded, safe, belly button down. The chin is level, the shoulders are relaxed. Preparing for all that on the opposite side where you could be somewhat different. So don't force one side to do what the other did. When ready, if you're seated, up on those toes, inhale. Now that left leg goes over, but not as far as before. It's not a lunge. Or stepping forward with that left leg. Rotating now so you're facing more towards the right. Letting that right leg do whatever it will. Opening up the chest, fingers to the shoulder, level the chin. Elbows out, you can stay, or arms spread out and you can stay. Warrior 2. Beautiful. Breathing. You can always look over that left little pinky if it doesn't make you dizzy. Good job. getting ready to go to reverse warrior 2 in the chair. So when you're ready on an inhale, right arm comes down and left goes up. Feel the stretch, the openness in the chest. And breathe. And when you are ready, very slowly, coming back to your warrior 2, whatever that looks like, preparing for extended side angle. As you inhale now, leaning left, letting left hand to the left thigh. Inhale, hand to the right shoulder, open that chest. Perhaps right elbow up, right arm up, or right arm over your head. Beautiful job. One more breath. And then slow, like you were moving through mud. I want you to come back to centering. Mountain pose, sitting in the chair. Good job. Now I invite all of us to use our chair as a prop. Whether you're standing or whether you're sitting, you might try standing up. Slowly standing up. And we're going to use the front of the chair as a prop today. So I'm just turning my chair so that you can see me better. And I'm standing in front of the chair, and I'm going to come to mountain pose. Now, mountain pose can be used anytime when you want to feel stable on your feet. So what you want to do is you want to feel every part of your foot on the ground. You want to feel the toes, the pad, the heel, and then place your hands on your hips. I want you to feel belly button down. Everything is kind of rooted and grounded equally into your feet. You're looking at a spot in front of you that's not moving to help with your balance. Perhaps you allow the arms to come by the side, elbows slightly back, and level the chin. Breathe. You're not a soldier at attention. You're merely standing up nice and straight. Posture is so important. Take a breath here. Feel strong like a mountain. And then if it feels good, on an inhale, just begin to bring your arms up. You can be like this or all the way up, whatever's comfortable. Whatever makes you feel open, whatever makes you feel safe. Inhale here as you exhale. Begin to slowly hinge at the hips. Begin to bring your gaze down towards the chair and bring your hands to the chair. Perhaps you back off just a little bit from the chair so that your torso is somewhat level. Perhaps the elbows are a little bent, and this should feel good. This should release the spine. Now you can stay here, go back to seated, or follow me into a little sunbird in the chair. So you're going to really bring the right palm down forcefully on the chair. Feel it engage. And bring your left arm out and let it rest on the back of the chair. Reach the butt behind you a little bit. And if you wish for the balance, begin to put all your weight on the left foot and pick up the right. Now you can bring that right leg up as high as comfortable to you. And this is sunbird in the chair. Good job. And then slowly bring the right foot down. slowly bring the left hand down by the right and come back to feeling comfortable here. Deciding if you want to try the other side or not, your choice. Really bringing that left palm down on the chair. The left arm is activated. And stretch out the right and just put it on the back of the chair. You can stay here. Reach the butt out behind you. It's a nice strengthening of that left arm. You can also ground the right heel and begin to lift the left leg up a little bit or a lot. What works for you today? Sunbird in the chair. Beautiful. One more breath. And then release. Release slowly down. Slowly bring that left hand to the chair and come down on your forearms for just a minute. Widen your feet a little. Bend the knees and release your lower back. Release the middle back. Release the upper back. Release the jaw. Release the arms. This is a good pose for releasing your back. Couple breaths. This should feel good. Slowing down. Let the breath start slowing down. And then when you're ready, walk your feet in a little towards each other. Bend your knees, hands on the chair, and then a ball, and then roll up. Maybe you're holding on to the chair. Great job. Come back to sitting. We're going to end our class with a little chanting, as we always do. The 2022 Alzheimer's Convention had focused on research on chanting and how it helps in executive brain function, which is a good thing. We all want more executive brain function. So we're going to chant the universal chant of Om. It's not a religious chant. It's just merely making humming sounds, making vibrations in your body to aid in exhale longer and in healing. So we're going to break it down into A, O, M, and then we're going to put it all together. So find yourself a comfortable seat. Maybe you grab that ball again. The ball can be your friend to help you sit up nice and straight. Feel your feet comfortably on the floor. Feel your sit bones comfortably on the chair. Allow the breath to settle, coming in and going out. And we'll start with Ah first. Arms by the side, chin is level. As we inhale again, the arms go up high as comfortable to the ceiling. And on an exhale, relax them down and go, ah. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, release. Ah. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale. Ah. Now, O, as we inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale them out and go, oh. Inhale, swooping those arms up. Exhale out. Oh. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Oh. Now inhale up. We're going to do putting the mouth together. On the exhale, hands to the belly. Chocolate. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhaling up and exhale. Now allowing the arms to release, the spine, chin level. We're going to put that all together, A, O, and Om. I'll start us off and then 2 more as we inhale and chant on the exhale. Again, join me if you wish. Now we go to silence, allowing the eyes to close or the gaze to be soft, allowing the breath to come and go easily and gently, focusing on going inside the body and see how you feel, particularly the arms, the wrists, the fingers. Sense and notice how they feel. One side, does it feel different than the other? Did you go a little too far with that wrist? Know it for next time. And just sense and notice your body. Become aware of what's happening inside. And continue to focus on the breath. The gentle in-breath, perhaps through the nose. The gentle out-breath, perhaps also through the nose or through the mouth. As you inhale, what part of your core rises and fills with air? And as you exhale, what part of your core falls? And now sitting up nice and straight. On an inhale, just bring your arm slowly out to the side. Open the chest. As you exhale, begin to bring one arm across your body to the right shoulder, the right arm to the left shoulder, and the left arm crosses over to the right shoulder, and give yourself a hug. Yeah. Everybody needs a hug, and why not hug yourself? And just take a couple breaths as you acknowledge that you're okay and that you're fine just as you are in this moment, sitting with the breath. And then you can stay hugging yourself, or you can let your arms drop, whatever feels right to you. At the first sound of the singing bowl, bring your attention back to your breath. Let the breath come in gently and go out gently, but let that exhale go just a little longer than the inhale. At the second sound of the singing bowl, continue to let the tension go in the muscles and the bones and the connective tissue and the joints. And continue to let that exhale breath go longer than the inhale. Exhaling longer than you inhale is a calming breath that you can use any time in your stressful life when you need to let go. At the third sound of the singing bowl, one for body, one for mind, one for spirit, united in yoga. Continue to allow your thoughts to settle and the body to settle in the chair. Continue to allow that exhale breath to go long and longer still. If you're still hugging yourself, slowly release your arms and bring your hands to prayer at the heart space. And let your heart open up in gratitude for just one thing you've got in your life right now. And we will end, as always, saying the greeting Namaste, which to me means, let the light in me shine out to the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me here and joining me at home. And they asked to remind you of the research study that you can join and also Saturday's walk.